Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. It's a beautiful day here in Coburg. This is a pre-recorded episode, though. Wanted to go and talk about that remodel that we've been working on, 1058, but look at 1374 behind us. Wanted to walk through service. I'm actually on the outside of service, and you can see the inside right here. But there's so much going on this week at the Marathon Mothership service here in Coburg, Oregon. If you're looking to make an appointment, you should. You should call, whether you're calling Florida, Texas, or Oregon for a service appointment, please call ahead. Anyway, so exciting to see all of the stuff come on. This is a beautiful coach, Coach 520 or 0520. It's really nice to see an older Marathon with the rivets on the side and all that stainless taken care of. And this coach isn't even washed right now. So after it's washed, I know it sparkles because I've seen it when it's really clean. Anyway, hope everyone's having a good week. Pre-recorded episode. I'm actually out of the office this Monday, so we decided to do a pre-recorded episode. And why not to check in after 3 weeks of not checking in? Let's look at Coach 1058. This is actually the seats out of it. There's a lot going on. This is a big remodel. Here's Landon working on the, is this the?
Dinette.
The dinette table. Very, very cool. We showed you the before video on this, Coach, and now there goes Wes. He's working in there right now. Let's go inside. We don't want to get in too, well, let's just go inside. Look at that. The floor's all coming up in here. We've got the refrigerator. The refrigerator is staying. If you remember our before video, this was a absolutely beautiful, Coach. After this remodel, it's going to be just that much better, but it's exciting to see it all torn up. All the protective plastic is up to keep the dust down and protect all the surfaces that we are not going to be remodeling. But the floor is coming up and coming up pretty well, it looks like. The refrigerator's been pulled out. This is a brand new refrigerator, or at least new enough to keep in the floor plan. So we're actually going to move this way. This is where that dinette was that Landon is actually working on. And you can see back here, this is actually the hole where, this is pretty cool to see, where I'm standing right now. This whole area is where the refrigerator is. Can you imagine the size of closet you could get in here if you didn't need a refrigerator? But anyway,
What is a refrigerator but a closet for food?
A closet for food. Michelle, perfect. Anyway, the floor is all taken up in here. And one of the things about doing a remodel is the demo of the previous floor is a really important process, because you want to make sure that you don't damage any of the laminate, any of the walls, or anything that doesn't need to be damaged while you're working on the new floor. Here's the water closet, and as you can see, we've got it completely taken apart. The commode's been removed, and that wall covering is actually going to be remodeled too. And another thing that's pretty exciting about this remodel is this shower. We have it down to the walls here, where we're going to completely remodel the shower. And that's going to be a really nice feature, because when you walk through this floor plan, one of the things that you see right in front of you as you make this S-curve into the bedroom is the shower. So this is going to be a great feature to see when it is completed. And then here we are in the bedroom. Not as much, except the flooring. New carpet is going to happen in here, as we talked about on the previous episode of this remodel. But nice to see everything covered and protected in here. And yeah, this is just going to be a really nice remodel. I love the laminate that was used originally in this coach, and I'm glad the owners are, Mike and Sue, are sticking with this laminate. It's got that timeless color that doesn't go out of style. Also, it's real bright, so this is not a dark coach, so it's going to give a real nice feel when you walk into it. Yeah, really cool. A remodel at Marathon here in Coburg. This is the building this coach was built in originally. And so bringing it back here for a reimagining and a remodel this is the place that it is properly done. So it's really great to see a coach like this come back to us, be remodeled here in the same building it was originally built in over a decade ago. And as you saw when we first walked into the building, the cockpit, pilot and co-pilot seats are out and stored off to the side so that they don't get damaged. A good remodel show, that's one of the things that Marathon Mondays really appreciates, is doing remodel shows. So excellent, and a big thanks to the owners of 1058. Wow, this is the shower caddy that was in here. Look at the detail of this piece. Isn't that great? Solid surface done like that. Very cool. Anyway, be yourself and do good things. Take care of each other out there. If you're looking to get into a coach, or if you're looking to do a remodel, email me, malw, M-A-L-W, at marathoncoach.com. Remember, my #1 job here is not to just do videos, but to sell you a new coach or a pre-owned one. So get at me. Let's get on down the road in a marathon.